Welcome to the stream today. Today I'm playing some Windows games, which could cause some issues due to me running them in a virtual machine. But that's okay, we'll muddle through. First of all, well, as I said on Twitter, this is a first-person tech demo double feature. So I'm going to be playing Jurassic Park, Trespasser, and Narbacular Drop. So both of those are sort of precursors to a lot of modern game stuff that we'll talk about as we go through. But yeah, we're starting off with Trespasser. And so this is just the demo version. The full version is only available on disc. It's never been re-released digitally or otherwise. So the only way to play it legitimately is to get a hold of the disc somehow. Oops, I forgot to disable mouse integration, which improves compatibility with pointer controls in virtual machine. So I've done that now, so it's much better. And things look fine. I was having trouble getting this game to work. So yeah, we're getting some instructions at the top of the screen. I think that's just a feature of the demo. In the full game, there's a real commitment to removing a lot of video game conventions, such as tooltips. I can't say that with authority, but I assume so based on the design of the game otherwise. This is a first-person game with guns. Oh, the bridge has fallen down. How do I get over? But it's not your typical first-person shooter. They don't have an ammo counter on screen. You're supposed to tell how much ammo you have by your character's voice lines. There's no audio coming through from the game. Is that normal? Hang on. I'm seeing in OBS that there's no audio. Oh no, okay, there is. It's just a very quiet game, usually. But when there are sounds, it is picking them up, so that's good. In fact, let me run over and hit this button. Now, one important factor of this game, oh, you can actually see a dinosaur down there. So this game was really ambitious. If you know anything about it, you'll know that the goals of the developer far outstripped their ability to execute on them, unfortunately. So there was all these plans to have complicated AI routines for the dinosaurs and have them exhibit complex behavior that could be affected by the player in different ways. There's physics simulations, so we got all these boxes lying around. If you push them, they fall over, like so. Pretty cool stuff. And now John Hammond's telling me about the Velociraptor, but not audibly. Interesting. I know that this button does something, so let me just hit that. Whoop, whoop. Now, did I? It said it was running in safe mode, but then I relaunched it again. Oh yeah, there we go. It's turned them all off. How ridiculous. Play the sound effects, please. Sorry about that. Okay, this should be better. Okay. So now we can hear little atmospheric sounds. My character makes a noise when jumping. And you know what? I'm just going to restart the demo because we want to get the full experience. This game very strongly had the Jurassic Park license. It was based on the second film, The Lost World, which in turn is based on the second book, The Lost World. But they actually had returning actor Richard Attenborough, famous British actor, of course, played John Hammond in the films. And he came back for this game and did a whole bunch of new voice lines and stuff. And the game also expands on the backstories of the characters. What's his name? Professor Wu or whatever. And there you go. Hope you can hear that. This is actually stereo. I don't know if that was John Hammond, but he does pop up in the game, doing voiceover and communicating to the character Anne, who I'm playing as. Yeah, that's right. Gibbon says he's impressed with it given the time period. Yeah, it was way ahead of its time. And like I said, they didn't really achieve all their ambitions. So the physics model, it's pretty crude by today's standard, but for the time, here we go. There you go. That's Richard Attenborough.
Quite vicious and quite intelligent.
So we can see the dinosaur, feasting on a carcass of another dinosaur and already exhibiting the famous strange movements that this game is known for. Yeah. So, like I was saying before, they try not to have UI elements on screen. So your character does have health, but to see it, you look down at your own chest and there's a tattoo down there. As I get hurt, that's going to fill up and become more red to show that I've been taking damage. So it's pretty interesting. It's a novel way of doing it. They still actually have the health bar because they hadn't discarded that convention completely, but it's presented in a less intrusive way, although it does kind of obstruct your view whenever you're looking down. Although having said that, I suppose that is an issue for people depending on their body shape. So there we go. Okay, so because that bridge fell down, I have to use my jumpings to get up here, and annoyingly, the WASD control scheme, which you'd be used to if you play first-person computer games, isn't quite the same as you'd expect. Yeah, there we go. So W is run forward, A and D are strafe. That's all normal, but S actually walks forward instead of running forward. So 2 speeds. To go backwards, you have to press X. And then there's E for use and crouch and other things. But yeah, so this part of the demo is to exhibit the hand controls. So I had the hand out earlier. It does a very, as you'll see, realistic depiction of human arm movements. You can also then hold shift and rotate your wrist. And this was supposed to be, and you can see right there, that's not right. Yeah, it was supposed to be a very, I guess, immersive and realistic way of picking things up. Of course, I have another problem with my setup in that you press left click to hold out your arm, you move it around, and then if you want to grab something, you then press right click. Now, my particular mouse doesn't have 2 separate buttons, and I can't do that so easily, but luckily, since I'm on a laptop, I have my mouse, and I also have my trackpad, so I press, there we go. So she's picked it up. I can stop holding the left click, and although I can click it again to center the view and then adjust where I'm aiming. But yeah, it's all physics simulated the way she's holding the gun. And you heard Mini Driver there, as Anne, saying around 10. So like I said before, she tells you how much ammo you have instead of it being part of a HUD system. So I don't really know what's expected of me here, but I see a dinosaur and I have a gun, so I'm going to try... Yep. Try and shoot it. I can do this. Excellent.
5, 4, 3.
And as I said, there is some aspect of the dinosaurs having... That's it, it's gone. So I can drop that now. Oh, no, that's the other button. So I pressed E, which when you're holding something puts it away. So she's put it on her back because it's a larger object. Smaller objects she puts in a pocket or something. So you can hold a couple of things at a time if they're not directly in your hand. So like I said, the dinosaurs are supposed to have this complex behavior. They don't always just run and attack you. Sometimes they'll run away, especially if they're injured. So that one ran away, but it's come back now. Yeah. So Gibbon, that's right. Gibbon said something about Dead Space because Dead Space has a similar HUD system that's displayed on your character. So I know Isaac's suit has a like a light up thing along his spine that is supposed to show his health.
6 left.
6 left. So if I press E, should have put that on.
Empty.
Heavier than I thought.
Keep it steady.
Oh, that's right. I can only have one thing at a time. Or like, yeah. The back and the holstered gun is one slot, I guess. So I don't need this anymore, so I can drop it. I'll keep the revolver and I'll pick up this one. This is a shotgun. I know from testing this game earlier. Right, so the question is, how do I get down? And I think if I push this down, I might be able to land on it. It's still pretty far down, and there's a dinosaur there. So let's try to scare this guy off a little bit. Saw a blood splatter.
5, 4,
I like the bright red coloring.
3,
Of course, the dinosaurs aren't feathered because this is a Jurassic Park.
empty.
Empty. So yeah, Minnie Driver. I didn't recognize her face. The only thing I know her from is being Jane in Tarzan, Disney's Tarzan. Let's try the Uzi. I'll crouch. Oops. Okay. Hasn't been used. Yeah, and Tarzan was the year after this game. So I guess this got her into voice acting maybe? No, I didn't check well enough what she did before that. But of course, she's a famous movie actor. I think she even won an Oscar. I'm not sure. Okay, the Velociraptors run off, and I still don't know how to get down from here without immediately dying. But this could just be the demo. Maybe this is all there is to it. But still, it's a really interesting game, really ambitious. I highly recommend reading an article on Gama Sutra, where Richard Wyckoff, one of the designers for the game, yeah, and there's the physics system. There's no friction implemented. He goes into great detail and great length about what went wrong with the game, what they think they did really well, and what was interesting about it, and what he was proud of as part of making it. It was written only 6 months after the release of the game, so it's all very fresh. But yeah, the game's reputation had been solidified pretty quickly by its release. So let's push a few more boxes off and see if we can get off this thing. I think there's just a kill plane down there. Whoopsie. Hey, oh, no, I died. And so you can see the heart there. It's gone full red, showing that I am dead, in fact. And if that dinosaur was around, it might want to eat me, but it's not. So this was a lot. I thought there would be a bit more to this, so I'm done pretty quickly. But yeah, Trespasser is really interesting. Maybe should have invested in getting the full game, but you know, invested, quote unquote. Oh boy. I don't know what this is exactly, but yeah, you can also like pick up things and hit dinosaurs with them. It's a whole, as you can see with the hand, it's all fully modeled. So I think this is a helmet. What if I do this? I think I just put the helmet on, but I can't see my own head, of course. As far as we're concerned, Anne is just an arm and a floating chest. Well, you can just see the other arm there. I'm not sure if the conceit was that she broke the other arm in the plane crash that left her on Isla Sorna, Site B.
Velociraptor, the small theropod, native to
So those are supposed to be the stairs for this area. They've fallen
quite
down.
vicious and quite intelligent.
Yeah, let's try and kill that Velociraptor. Oh, I actually made it up first try this time. Go. So I didn't try this other rifle.
About 20.
20 shots.
Heavier than I thought. Keep it steady. I can do this. 15.
Actually, you're not wrong, given saying this is the kind of thing that would be cool on a VR headset. Yeah, with the hands being controlled by motion controllers. I could see it. There's been a few fan attempts to remake the game. They haven't finished. And there's also a lot of fan patches for the original game to improve things about it, like the graphics and fix bugs and stuff, so that's nice. Oh, hang on. If I scroll to the right fast enough, I can see something. What is that? Is that like my head? Woo, that's really weird. Okay, I think that's about all there is to this game. Assuming I can't get down from here safely, which I don't think I can. I don't think the demo wants you to. This is just for showing off the mechanics, I think. But yeah, cool stuff. And if it was easier to, run Windows and stuff, I would probably check out the full game. But I don't know, maybe that's something for a Let's Play. I know there's at least one well-regarded one on the Internet Let's Plays archive.
9, 8, 5, 3, 2, 1, empty.
Jurassic Park's about killing dinosaurs, right? Isn't it? Oh, I actually did kill it. Cool. I have mixed feelings about that, actually. Poor thing. Let's see if I can fall in this. Nope, that wasn't safe either. I'm dead. We can see a skeleton there, an ex-human. I'm certainly bobbing in this water. That's another thing, I guess, is part of the physics simulation, is water physics. What is that thing? That big brown blob. Very confusing. Yeah, so check out the Gama Sutra article. Yeah, that's it. That's the game. So we're going to quit now. Quit to desktop. Available now at your local software retailer. Okay. So I've got another setup here, but for some reason the screen's gone small, so let's fix that real quick. More, please. Good. Yeah, so that was Trespasser. Oh, worth noting, I did read somewhere, I don't know if the connection is official, but you'd see the kinds of things that Trespasser was trying to do come into modern gaming eventually through things like Half-Life, where you have physics simulation, you have sort of open level design, at least in Half-Life 2. I've got to check if this looks right. That does look like what I arrived at as a kind of solution. Okay, oh wait, no, that's right. Before I play Narbacular Drop proper on this XP box that I'm running, games, yes. So you might know Narbacular Drop as being the inspiration for Portal, the popular Valve video game. So I was going to make that link. Half-Life to to Portal, Trespasser to Half-Life, Narbacular Drop to Portal. So this is the concept demo that was included on the game's download page as a 2D representation of what the gameplay is like, and it actually has all the kind of physics that are in the full game, as you could see there as I fell through. And then you could do this. Oops. Momentum, yeah, cool stuff. So that's fun, but it's actually called fun. The icon is fun, the title bar. Oh, that probably didn't show up properly. Did it? No, it didn't. Lol. I'm so dumb. What if I do this? Why does that look so strange? Tell me if that looks weird on your end. But anyway, so that's just the concept demo, as they call it. Let's play the proper game. Yeah, so Narbacular Drop. It was created at DigiPen, which is a sort of tertiary education school for game development. So students make game projects there, and sometimes the games get the attention of publishers who then hire them. So I think the whole team that made this game was hired by Valve, and they worked on Portal right after, which, it uses the same concept basically wholesale in terms of the gameplay mechanics. So yeah, there was a beautiful princess. Her friends called her No Knees because she was cursed with the inability to jump. So that's a nice little explanation of the game mechanic there. So yeah, cruel demon took her hostage for some reason, and she's being tormented by this imp here in a cage. So she was imprisoned in this mountain. Oh yeah, Impy is the name of the imp. Pretty good stuff. Etc., etc. But yes, the spirit of the mountain, Wally, was furious at the demon, and he sided with the princess to help her escape. And he has this ability to open portals in his within himself. So that's the kind of concept that was translated into the portal gun. But this is, yeah, certain walls can be portaled, some can't. The drawings you see here are what the game's art looked like before they got a proper artist to work on it. On the game's download page, there's a lot of cool stuff with concept artwork and all sorts of things, even a manual. So yeah, if you've played Portal, you'll know what the dealio is. Right click to make one kind of portal and left click to make another, and then you can just walk through them and thus get around the levels. So here's Impy. Hello. If he touches you, nothing bad happens, I guess. So yeah, let's see if we can drop him in a portal. Yep, he fell in and he fell out there. Cool stuff. Yes, so this is a first-person game primarily, but unlike in Portal, you can hit the spacebar and change where you're looking. So ordinarily you'd have to put portals on a corner to see what Chell looks like, but here you can see Princess No Knees without doing that, just by pressing space. But anyway, we saw her in the intro, so that's fine. But yeah, the property of portals that lets you do this is fun as well. Nice shoes. And yes, unlike Chell, obviously Princess No Knees cannot jump. So we have a button, we have a box. We're gonna drop the box on the button if I find where it went. Okay. So yeah, unlike in Portal, you don't have a reticle showing you where the portal will appear, but if you hold down the mouse button, an outline will pop up before you let it go to make the portal stable. So it's a bit jankier than what Portal actually is. That's okay. So we've hit both switches now, and the door is opening. How do we get through? I've played Portal. Yeah, cool stuff. Okay. And you see the metal can't be portaled, and it tells you that with this icon. But we can do this, yes. Good stuff. So let's just play this whole game, because why not? We have some time. Trespasser didn't take very long at all. But this game's not very long, so we'll see how it differs from Portal as we go on, or how it is similar. For one thing, Portal doesn't have a turtle to ride on. Lava turtles are friendly creatures. You can ride on its back, it apostrophe S, which is not correct. Man. See, this is a game without quality control. You wouldn't get something like that in Valve's Portal. Oh yeah, sorry. Because of my setup, I don't have chat in the same place I usually do, so I've missed a couple of messages here. Oh, okay. So the title of the concept demo was fun. The icon was fun because it's made in Project Fun, which is, according to Gibbon, who actually attended DigiPen, it's their old in-house editor for teaching students the basics. No, I didn't see a wall of text, sorry, so I'm going to have to try that again. Gibbon was telling a few anecdotes in Discord earlier about his time at DigiPen and related to this game. So I asked him to repeat them in the chat for me. Because, yeah, we got first-hand experience here. This, by the way, this game was from 2005. And Portal, yeah, not long after that, really. Okay, so the portals were already on the walls here. And, of course, the difference between them, in Portal, it's blue and red outlines. It's actually a similar concept here, or orangey red, with the eyes of the face thing that appears here being blue or red, but you can actually see one through the other. I think the glow effect is a bit much. I would have toned that down, personally. Oh, yeah, and as in Portal, you can knock things off the walls, which are cameras in Portal, but here they're torches. It falls down because it doesn't have a solid space on it anymore. So I think if they'd worked more on this game as well, Impy would have been a bit more effectual. He doesn't seem to be, obstructing me too much. Yes. So a bit of background about this game. As you might know by now, all this year I'm playing games that star women characters in prominent roles, or starring roles, ideally. Of course, in Trespasser we had Anne and Princess No-Knees here, but also a sub-theme of my streams. So I got to get a turtle into this lava. Okay. A sub-theme is games made by women creators, and in fact, Kim Swift was the producer on this game, and of course one of the team who was hired on by Valve. She left Valve. She worked on a few things, Left 4 Dead 2 and Portal, etc. But she left before Portal 2 was made. Where's the turtle? I can't portal anything over there, so I need the turtle. What was I saying? Yeah, so Kim Swift, she went on to... I think she spearheaded the game Quantum Conundrum, which is reminiscent of Portal, I would say, in that... Oh, I know what I need to do. Yeah, it's like a first-person puzzle game where there's like a snarky overseer talking to you the whole time, just like GLaDOS. It's a great theme. So we're going to bring Impy along to step on a button for us. That's what we're going to do. Hey, Impy. There we go. And we'll put some portals here so he doesn't escape. Okay, Gibbon's walls of text are coming through now, so I'll read those in a minute. Good stuff. Yeah, so I didn't note what the company was that did Quantum Conundrum, but apparently she's not working on there anymore because her latest credit is for Star Wars Battlefront 2, the infamous recent release. Although, unlike the first Battlefront, it has a full single-player campaign, which is nice, and she was a level designer for that. Okay, so I've opened the door now, that's good. Of course I can't jump, this is a little too high. Bring it down a bit. They actually kept the right click and left click color mapping from Portal, so that's working well for my muscle memory. I need to find the turtle. The text mentioned a turtle, but I have not seen evidence of one. Okay. I'm having that problem again that I had when my controller ran out of battery a couple of weeks ago, where my wrist is really aching from using WASD controls, and I'm starting to remember why I don't play PC games so much anymore. So I hit both buttons and the door opened, but I still need a turtle to get across. Maybe if I backtrack to the previous turtle, I can portal that through. So orange here, and I'll use blue to get back. There's got to be a turtle back here somewhere. Ah, that door's closed. So how do I get a turtle? There were just 2 holes in the ground. Oops. Oh, hi, MP. Oh, what's this? There's a glow here. I feel like that might be a torch in another room. The turtles don't glow. Nope. Death. Portal over to the hallway on the other. Whoa! Hey! Okay. That's interesting. That didn't happen before, did it? Maybe I just avoided it. Or maybe it didn't load in properly. Yeah, okay. That just didn't happen before. Alright, I need to get through here and then get Impy through. If he's running around randomly, he might fall into that later. Oh, but I need both portals to get through here, unless I can just run like this. Yes. Uh-oh. That's thinking with portals. Get me out of here. Okay, so because of that portal... Yep. The boulder's going to fall out. Now, I wonder if getting the boulder on the lava will help. Didn't it mention the turtle? Maybe that was old text. Oh, hang on. I could do this. Oh, damn. I think I've screwed up. I didn't need a turtle at all here. I don't think so, anyway. Where's that boulder gone? Is it still there? Oh, it is. Okay, so if that boulder goes into hole... Oh, the turtle's here now. Give me a break. It just didn't load. How annoying. Alright, so that's back. And yeah, I should be able to. Nah, I think it's blocked. I think that's why you do need the turtle. Okay, so maybe this game wasn't made perfectly. I made a mistake just now. Hang on. Turtle. Go there. Nope. How do we get this out? Push. Ah, cannot push turtle. Okay, I'm trying to portal in there. Doesn't seem to be working. No, I need the turtle, which has now spawned, but I've dumped it in a hole. I gotta reset. Alright, so yeah. Gibbon's experiences, very interesting stuff. I just... hang on. Okay. Ah! Ow. Yep. That boulder was coming up behind me. Oh, let me just rest my wrist for a minute and read Gibbon's stories. Yeah, he started at Narbacular. He started at DigiPen the year after Narbacular Drop was submitted as a senior project, so it was pretty fresh. Kim Swift, he says, was the speaker at my freshman orientation, and there was a very real sense among the DigiPen students as development of Portal progressed that it was for us. So yeah, it's one of the great success stories of DigiPen, I think, was this team being hired by Valve and making Portal. He continues, especially with comments from the dev team about how the game was short because all their friends and associates were too busy with things like schoolwork to play really long games. I hear that. Yes. And then, of course, the sense of Portal being quote-unquote ours, he says, was accentuated by the Tag team, so Tag, the Power of Paint. A similar story, they were all hired by Valve and worked on Portal 2. So he says there was a sense among the people of his year that any one of our games could be the basis for Portal 3. Yeah. And he's saying, yeah, DigiPen was really proud of this game here, Narbacular Drop. They had a display playing the game in the main hallway with info about it everywhere. So, interesting stuff. I know a lot of devs got their start at DigiPen over the years, including our very own I Am Given, who is a talented game developer in his own right. Oopsie. Did that? Okay, whoop. Oh, yep. Okay, I didn't die. Yes, I did. Okay. Tricky. Why don't we move this boulder out of the way? I'll do this. And then... Hey, okay, Impy's pushing me into that boulder. See, now it's trapped. Excellent stuff. Whoops, that was close. Okay, so what we need now is one of these and one of these. And as soon as it passes, I run in that direction. I'll put it on this wall so the boulder doesn't come out too soon. Put a portal here and then one here. And then we should see the boulder coming. Excellent stuff. It's such a clever idea. And you can see the potential of it even through how kind of awkward this game's mechanics are sometimes. But it's still fully fleshed out as it is here. Alright, so we're at this stage, we got the door open, we need to get the turtle into the lava. I can put one here, and then I can put one here. Perfect. Hello, turtle. Yes. So yeah, thanks for the anecdote, Gibbon. It's good having that inside perspective. Alright, despite not jumping, I think the turtle helped me knock me off. And yeah, these metal panels bolted to the walls here didn't let me portal straight over. So no lift between test chambers here. It's all sort of contiguous. Very vertical. I don't really know what just happened, but okay. So there was already a portal there, and I've put one there. Okay, so we're going to get onto that pillar. And we can see straight down onto it more or less, so that's fine. Good. Now... kind of have to estimate. Luckily we have some mid-air control, like classic video game logic. Of course you can adjust your relative or even absolute position in mid-air. Why wouldn't you be able to? Oh, yep, that was not quite right. I should be able to shortcut this a bit. This is the fun thing about Portal, was experimenting with quicker ways to do things. Okay, go! Nope. I'm sure I'll get it next time. So it needs to be further this way. Perfect. Alright, instead of just dropping down, we'll put a portal there, and since I can't see the pillar straight away, I know it needs to be further this way. See, there we go. Now I can put one under my feet. Perfect. And again. Yes. Alright, hello Mr. Turtle. Sorry. It seems to be some kind of robot, so it doesn't really have a gender. Alright, that's tricky. If I need the turtle, how am I going to portal it away? Aha! I know how. The old infinite portal trick. Oh. Right. That's a bit awkward. No, no. Alright, that's really awkward. Alright, I'm just going to continue. Of course, we'll leave orange there if we need to get back up. Yeah, we do. But in fact, it's all connected. So I should be able to just drop a turtle. No, it's too close to the edge. And there's no physics collision. Well, there's a bit, but I can't push the turtle. What if I do that? Whoops. Oh boy. That was dumb. Alright, I'll be smarter about it this time. I just need to get the turtle down. I don't need to get it to some other arcane place. And seeing your own back, that's excellent. You'll never see your own front in this kind of setup. Really interesting physics tricks. Okay, so blue over here. Yep, good enough. Oops, not good enough. We'll get it. We got time. So yeah, I saw that connection with Trespasser and Narbacular Drop and decided to play it up. They both, in their own ways, sort of inspired Valve games that were very successful. Of course, in this case, it was a more direct connection. But I really do believe that Trespasser paved the way for games like Half-Life 2 coming up. There we go. Turtle in the lava. And yeah, so both Windows games, they were 7 years apart. They were both very ambitious and exhibited interesting ideas. Other games have used portals since Portal, and even before Portal. I couldn't tell you much about them. I'll leave that as an exercise for the reader, because I had enough trouble just getting these games to run on VirtualBox without also doing that kind of research. Alright, ledge ladder. So I can see a way up. Now why has it done that? It did that automatically. I didn't press the spacebar. Whoa boy. Okay. So there are boulders. Of course, the whole game can be played in this mode, but the mouse control and WASD are still relative. It makes it kind of tricky. Maybe this would be less tricky because it's still bound to the back of the character's head. Oops. Yep. Okay. Nice falling animation there. And we can see that Princess No Knees only has 2 fingers. That's kind of interesting. She must be a kind of gnome or something. So, no boulders, please. Okay, comes through that way. So, watch out. Very dangerous. Just need to get in a position where I'm not going to be squished. Oh boy. Oh, yep, they got me. I'm going to use this viewpoint for now, because otherwise it's really hard to see the boulders coming at me. Nope, that's even more tricky for getting first person shots off. Oh, come on. Ah! Whoa. Okay. Something screwed up with the physics there and I died. Yes, try again. Portal has checkpoints within levels. Actually, no, it doesn't. It's the same. You start the whole room again if you fail. So, you know, I guess it's fair. Just avoid that. Oh boy. Yep, I can sneak onto that. Okay. Ooh. How can I avoid these? Oh! Where did that come from? Why did it turn in midair? That's ridiculous. Hope you can hear this game's music. It's a short loop, but it's, you know, nice enough. Kind of atmospheric. I didn't check the technical details. Okay, that was weird. Just trying to shortcut a little thing up here. Whoop, whoop. Get me out. Oh boy, oh boy. The good thing about portals is no matter how far you fall down, as long as you have a portal further up, you just drop another one where you land and you'll be there. Okay, don't kill me, don't kill me. So they're coming out of those metal panels on the wall. They just kind of roll out of solid material. Ah, I see. So if I now fall down, I'll have my momentum with which to do this. Oh, snap. That was close. I was really worried about that boulder. Whew. Oh, I win. That was quick. There's supposed to be a boss fight here. But I guess that's it. There's the credits. I guess it didn't load the boss. It's like this big demon guy. You saw him in the intro. Well, I won. There you go. So yeah, there you go. Kim Swift, also Garrett Ricky, Dave Kutcher, and Jeep Barnett. Yeah, okay. Good name, Jeep. That's fine. It's probably quite common in some cultures. Scott Clintworth, Ron Lovejoy, Paul Graham. Okay, the music has come through. That's good. Additional art with 1D. Good. There's those audio credits. Wow, I've only been going an hour. I budgeted an hour for each game, but I've done both in 1 hour. If I knew they would be so short, I would have prepared a third game, because there's another first-person Windows game, but I had enough of a Windows headache already, so yeah, stuff. Check out the website for Narbacular Drop. Just, I don't know, Google it. I don't remember what it is. There's all that stuff I said, like the concept art, the manual. It's downloadable for free, of course. And as you can see, it's quite short. but the concept is quite strong and fleshed out, so pretty good stuff. And you can see good, thanks. Yep. Yeah, you can see why Valve were interested in these people. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Yeah. So that's it. I will show one more thing, which is to say main menu, showcase. So this is the sort of debug room that has all the game's models. You can see Impy over here, the turtle, hello, blocks, the boulder, and this was supposed to be the final boss. It also shows the credits while you're in this room, so there you go. There's some kind of fight with him. I don't remember how it works exactly. Maybe you drop him in the lava or something. The turtle is there too in the room. I don't know why. But yeah, so this room shows off different textures, different metallic walls. These ones can be portal, these ones can't, etc, etc. So yeah, we can go up here and then we can do this. Which a couple of test chambers in Portal make use of. Wonder if I can get on this guy's pedestal. Yes, and as I said, no collision detection. You can see right through his butt. So yeah, thanks Wally for the portals. And thank you all for watching. This was pretty fun. Shorter than I thought, obviously. I should have maybe pirated the full version of Trespasser. But I think we got an idea of what the game would be like. Of course, there's a lot more to it than what I showed, but by all means, read the post-mortem article and, yeah, give it a shot yourself. I can't say anything else, so that's the end of the stream. Thank you for joining me, and we'll see you next time for fun, and maybe more fun. So yeah. Bye.